In 2018, 28.5 million passengers spent more than $46 billion on cruises globally. But cruise companies have done more to earn than float huge ships. For decades, these companies use century-old loopholes to avoid paying corporate taxes. A small handful of companies that make up the industry are raking in cash. But how do these companies pay the least tax possible legally? Let me answer this question in today's episode.
Hello and welcome to the Boring Podcast. In plain English, a tri-weekly podcast explaining the juicy finance, marketing and business happenings here and there.
In today's episode, I will talk about cruise ships, often called monsters of the sea. A vessel like Symphony of the Seas is longer than 12 blue whales. It can hold 6,680 passengers and 2,200 crew members, the population of a small American town. On average, tickets account for 62% of total revenue, and onboard purchases make up the remaining 38%. As 50% of this money comes from American travelers, one might expect the cruise industry to contribute to the US tax system. But there is a catch. These companies are not technically American. This little secret helps them keep most of the money in their pockets. After all, they pay a tax rate of just 0.8%, far below the 21% US corporate tax rate. Let me explain with an example. Say you own a cruise company called the Boring Cruise. You set up its headquarters in Miami, Florida, a city that brands itself as the cruise capital of the world, similar to your competitors Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian. Next is the legal paperwork. Under an obscure 99-year-old section of the US tax code, cruise companies can register their ships with countries with more lenient laws than the US, an act called flying a flag of convenience and avoid paying into the US tax system. So you incorporate in countries like Panama, Bahamas, Bermuda, and Malta. These countries have relaxed tax laws. They often compete with each other to offer cruise lines the cheapest services. Registering ships abroad also shelters cruise companies from US employment and safety laws. Cruise ships hire crew members from Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, and anywhere you can find people willing to work for low wages. With all the advantages of registering your fleets with one of these jurisdictions can be significant.
Thank you all for listening to today's episode. I am Dion Cardoza and you are listening to The Boring Podcast. The Boring Podcast is available on streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcast and Google Podcast. So follow me on your favorite streaming platform. Until next time.